everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very fun set. This is the Lego Gingerbread AT-AT Walker. This set released in 2025 with 697 pieces and a set number 40806. So it's not a whole lot going on with the set, so this should be a relatively quick review, but this is a fantastic looking Gingerbread AT-AT and a very fun little build. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alrighty, so the set does give you one minifigure. You get this Gingerbread Darth Vader, and he does have a lightsaber and cookie for accessories here. I will remove them to better show the minifigure and help with the focus. Yeah, so this is the Gingerbread Darth Vader, and I think this is a fantastic minifigure. It looks so good for how goofy and silly it is. Like, would I ever have thought they would give us a Gingerbread Darth Vader in Lego form? Absolutely not. But now that we have it, it looks really, really good. You can see everything is molded in this nougat color. And the printing looks like it's been decorated with icing and candy, and it looks really, really good. I really like how the helmet is molded here. I think the nougat coloring makes the detail pop really, really well compared to just dark black, because you can see a lot of the detail a little bit better, I think. If we pop that helmet off, it is just a pure blank head there. There's nothing on it. It's blank. But flipping into the back here, you can see the awesome print that it has on the cape. It's got the icing here, and it is in the soft fabric as well. It's got the icing as well as dots speckling throughout to look like it's a cookie. And I think this is possibly one of the greatest cape prints that we've ever gotten in Lego Star Wars form. It looks really good. And again, for how goofy this set is, like, I really, really enjoy it. If we flip up the cape, it does have some back printing as well. Again, in that just very standard icing look there, and it looks phenomenal. I do wish that this set gave us another minifigure to go along with it. Perhaps like a Stormtrooper or Emperor Palpatine done up in this holiday style, like a cookie Stormtrooper would have been really, really cool, I think. But, you know, we only get the one Darth Vader, and I think that's fine because this is a great minifigure. That does it for the Darth Vader. Let's get on to the build itself. So taking a broad look at the AT-AT itself, it looks very good with all the dark orange molding on it. This is I really like this color. It's very pleasing to my eyes, I think. And it's got a lot of good texturing and detailing to make it look like it's a gingerbread all decorated up for the holidays, like all the white for the frosting and all the different little color studs for like sprinkles and candies. I think this looks pretty good. It is exactly the same on the different sides, so it is completely parallel on that. It has this nice string of lights going around it as well. On the back here, you can kind of see, don't have a whole lot of space in this setup here, but you can kind of see the rear there. It looks pretty solid itself. And then from the front, if we scooch back just a wee little bit here, you can kind of see that front-facing facade of the AT-AT, and it does indeed open up, and you can put a minifigure in there. However, the Darth Vader does not actually, I don't know if any minifigure can fit in here, because if you set him in there like so, this does not go down all the way. So it's kind of just a false seating here, unless it is entirely meant to have the canopy open while someone is sitting in there. So that is a complaint I have it. I do like the head here itself. It has candy canes for the big old blaster cannons on the side there, and then it does just use the little ski slopes there for the actual the smaller cannons there. Taking a little bit closer look at the legs here, it does have this cool little droopy frosting little piece on the feet there. I don't know originally what set that came out in. I want to say, like, you know, the Lego movie, I believe, like a cake topper piece, or maybe Friends, I'm not sure. But it is a pretty cool looking piece here that I think fits the theme pretty well. The legs are entirely modular, or not modular, but articulated as well. The legs can bend at the top as well as at the knee here, and then also at the foot, so you can make it look like it's walking, and all 4 legs do that. You can kind of see in the back here, if I flip this up, you can see the rear of how the legs are built. Sorry about the shadow there. Put the light down a little more, you can see a little bit better, but it's these hinge pieces here that have been included in a lot of different sets, particularly the ATSTs. So it's not a new system there at all, but it is one that is tried and true and works very well. There is actually an interior to the AT-AT as well. I'm going to do my best to show you with all the shadows and lighting issues and whatnot, because it is an enclosed space and is kind of difficult to see. But the AT-AT does have these panels, and both of them look the same from both sides. So you can see there's kind of a Christmas wreath on the inside there, just to add a little bit more detail. And then there is, the other side does open up, so you can see it a little bit better, adds a little bit of lighting here. But there is a nice little fireplace that you can warm up by. It does have some stockings hanging from the fireplace, and it's got a little teapot, 1 chair. There are some presents here on either side of the AT-AT, a green one and then a red one on the side there. The back does have another candy cane for your Darth Vader to hold if you want to hold that rather than a lightsaber. And then there is this ball hinge here, and I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to do. I don't think it's detailed, but I don't know if I don't think it's a structural thing either. So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, but it does fill up some space here, so you can't put another minifigure in there, which is a little bit unfortunate. So for like a very small little interior, and also you can kind of see a little wreath above the fireplace as well. It's a very small interior, but I think they jam pack a lot of good detail and holiday decoration into it. So I'm a big fan of it. I think you can even see it's kind of got like a red rug there too. So for a very small amount of space, the designers did a good job of filling in detail. So that does it for the AT-AT. What about my final thoughts? Alrighty, so that is the Gingerbread AT-AT. So what are my final thoughts on this set? I believe this set is an A+ set. It is fantastic. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, a Gingerbread AT-AT, why did we get this? And yeah, you know, it does not fit Star Wars very well at all, but it is a great holiday set. And I think that they include a lot of stuff to make it look very good for any holiday display. The AT-AT looks exactly like a gingerbread decorated up. The Gingerbread Darth Vader also looks phenomenal. I think they did everything right with this set that they could have. Even the price for $60 and 697 pieces, this is maybe one of the best price to piece ratios that LEGO Star Wars has put out in a long time. So even the price, I think, is actually very fair in the modern collecting era. Now, of course, I would maybe like this set to be, $10 off, because like what you feel like you get, it maybe doesn't feel like a $60 set. But in 2025, we're never going to get that, I don't think. It's very rare, especially in licensed theme sets. So I think this is definitely one of the better priced LEGO Star Wars sets that we've gotten in a long time. Now, my one complaint is maybe I would like another minifigure to include in the set. Maybe a Stormtrooper or a Palpatine, also decorated up in a holiday style. A cookie Stormtrooper would have been pretty cool, I think. But, I think what they give us is really good. But what are your final thoughts as well? Do you like this set for what it's worth? Were you able to get your hands on it? Because it got back ordered pretty quickly as well. So let me know what you think in the comment, and like, comment, subscribe to join the Emperor's Legion, and I will see you all next time.